Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming back out to the farm with the Stovers. We just got the cows fed. They're doing very well. TMR bags are great. 8400's warming up. We're going to use that to get some of those unwrapped bales out of the field and under cover. And then come over here and take a look at field number 1. First field harvested for the year. 17.5% moisture, about 145 bushels an acre. I don't think that's terrible for where we're at. This climate, this soil. So I got this bale mover attachment on the front of the 8400. And let's hop in it and head out to that grass field and pick these up. We only had about 2 or 3 bales that didn't wrap properly. I had to call Prairie State. They were great. They helped out. They said it was a sensor. It was a sensor. We've decided to leave these wrapped bales out in the field. They're not going to be harmed. Ultimately, we'll get them on the bale trailer, get them over to the animals. It's just these unwrapped bales that I don't want out in the rain, in the sun. I'm going to pick it up, take it back to the main farm, and get it under a shed. You always get a little bit of a pucker moment right here when you pick one of these up. You're just worried you're going to tip this tractor over. I've got about 1,600 pounds of weight on the back. We've got the big duals. This 8400 handled it, but still kind of slow going. Don't want to brake too hard because we're going to tip over. And what do you know? It's Meg. She came down. Wonder what she's up to. We might have to stop by and say hi to her before we head back to the field and do the checks prior to starting corn again. Great area to store this. Just going to drop it in here. It's very close to the animals. I could fit a ton of bales in here. In fact, I might even put some of those wrapped bales once we get them off the field in here. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. Just drop this off and go out and get the other 2. And it's funny, we joked that it was a sensor, but the reality is it was a sensor. It was a game setting. That baler didn't like the type of grass I had down, so just had to make a change, and voila, it worked. So let's go over and let's say hi to Meg. Hey Meg, you here, honey? You there? You upstairs? She was upstairs, but she did not want to be on camera. She was up late last night studying for some tests. She did make some amazing lemon bars. She is a spectacular baker. I would be lost without her. What am I saying? We all would be lost without our wives or significant others or partners in this adventure called life. My drone apparently was left outside. I think I should probably pick it up. We're going to use that a little later. Let's just put it in the back of the XUV here, maybe. Oh no, that didn't go well at all. Well, I just ran it over to the barn and dropped it off. We'll use it a little later. Now let's hop back in, head over to the equipment. Quick check of all the fluids. I like to blow out the air filters. Just look over the machine real fast before we start back in the field for day 2. This machine has done so well, and I mean, who am I kidding? It should. It's the flagship X9. It's got a big top on it, a 16-row head, tracks. It is really the Rolls Royce right now of combines. We're very, very lucky. So I think I'm going to finish up these end rows, and then I'm going to talk about how I'm calculating our yield. Well, wait a second. Now, who is this? Well, that's Jimmy Scoutin. That's my neighbor and his truck that's a lot faster than mine. Let's go say hi. Hey, well, yeah, Jimmy, if you're okay with it, you want to hop in that X9, you can run it. I'll teach you how to do it, and I'll get the drone out. So we agreed, I'm going to teach Jimmy how to run this green machine. He's a red guy. That's okay. They all work the same. It's a hammer, right? It's a tool. We'll go ahead and dump this first load. Some have asked, why don't I just dump right into the truck? Well, I want to get everything into the cart first, and that'll allow the Precision Ag to calculate everything we're pulling off the field. If I don't do that and I just dump it in the truck, well, then I've got to get paper out and do math, and that's not good. Well, day 2 is in the books. Beautiful sunset once again. Man, 19% moisture, 165 bushels an acre. A little more moisture, but slightly higher yield. Hope that doesn't hurt us. We don't have a dryer, but maybe we'll get the fans on and it'll dry out. Well, that's going to do it for today here on the farm. Thank you so much for being with us. We hope you come back next time because there's a lot more to do. Have a great one, everybody.